How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? You know what I'm saying? This is project 2 of Foreign Exchange 2. Right now we're in the studio making lessons learned. Basically, it's part 2 of life's lessons from the first album, Foreign Exchange. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't got that, go and get that now. You know what I'm saying? It's on iTunes. You know what I'm saying? Type in Spazzola with an exclamation mark at the end. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go and get the album. You know what I'm saying? Once again, it's Foreign Exchange. But Foreign Exchange 2, you know, is gonna be more advanced than the first one, because the first one we only had 5 tracks and stuff like that. So yeah, so it's a little bit more advanced than the first one. You're getting a lot more in this one than the first album. So Spaz, why don't you tell people how much tracks we're getting from this one, man?
Well, from Foreign Exchange 2, you should expect at least 13 to 14 tracks. We're gonna give you guys a little bit of everything on this one. You know, the club, the streets, the sheets. You know, everything. You know, it's basically like my first album. So that's all I gotta say for now. Just stay tuned, September 28th.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the makings of our life. Lessons learned, basically the part 2. The concept for the third one, because we don't have a Foreign Exchange 3, but not now, you know, later in the near future. But whatever album that comes next after Foreign Exchange 2, you know, it's gonna be like a little album in between the part 3. You know, like we're gonna have like a couple albums in between the part 3, you know. And then part 3, Foreign Exchange 3 will be the last album. But how we're gonna work with this track right here and this album, you know, it's gonna be crazy. But life's lessons learned, you know, basically is like basically you're now learning what life has taught you. You know what I'm saying? You're now learning what life has taught you. The first one, you know, we were storytelling on the first one. You know, we told stories about different people and things they went through in their life, you know. So basically, to cap it off, you know, we're just picking up from where we left off with part 1 and the part 2. You know, there's an interesting twist at the end of part 2 where, you know, I ain't trying to tell y'all too much. Y'all gotta hear the track when it's done, you know. But I ain't trying to give you a lot of information though. But there's a twist at the end of part 2 right now that we're making. So we're in the process of making Foreign Exchange 2 right now. There's a lot of tracks been done. TMPA coming soon to iTunes this month. What it looked like, you know, featuring me, Young Yannick, and Eli, and the boy.
Which means the entire RTS crew is on the track, of course. So look out for that. Oh, and don't forget, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of people out there that didn't want this to come to fruition, but it's happening anyway. You guys know who you are. You're still gonna stay sick with it, you did?
We ain't calling no names. But like I said, man, Amazari's on the rise right now. You know, that's Amazari, AMAZARI. You know what I'm saying? Amazari Records is coming soon. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you're looking at the CEO right now. You're looking at the press right there, VP.
Yes, sir.
You know
We're doing what we have to do. Therefore, we can do what we want to do, so we can make some shit like this. Listen carefully. How epic is that?
There you have it, the man Spazzola on the boards. I came through with the beat for this track. I came through with the claps. You know what I'm saying? Hi-hats. Man's coming through with the melodies.
And together you have... Oh, I didn't think you guys heard that. You see what happened was, right, we had a little slight difficulty, so, you know, the trademarks, you can know who's really doing this shit, will be underway. And here we go.
And that's who we be, the check riders, you know what I'm saying? I know everybody been wanting to know who we are and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? You getting to look at it, who we are, you know what I'm saying, what we do. I'm pretty sure a lot of people heard about us. A lot of people heard of our tracks here and there. You know what I'm saying? It still was probably looking for us to get a couple of tracks and stuff like that. But you know, we serious in serious people. You know what I'm saying? People who want to take this thing all the way. You know, we're not interested in people who don't want to do what they dream of doing. You know, we just mess with the people who want to do this, the people who can spit, the people who can sing, and all that. You know, we ain't trying to give the hot shit to the wrong talent. You know what I'm saying?
And people who don't want to work, but they want all the fancy shit, the money, cars, and everything dumped into their lap. You gotta work for it. What do you think we doing?
We working hard as hell. You know, right now we trying to get a deal, but you know it's kind of hard to come by right now. You know, but that's basically about it though. You know, stay tuned for another part of Life's Lessons right now. Basically, lessons learned, I should say, part 2. So check Riterz TV. We'll see y'all later.